for being here today. And I appreciate everybody who is joining as they're joining right now. Still, whoops. Every time I go to admit somebody, that changes, and then I hit your mute button. So my bad.
Oh,
That's what's happening. So you must be allowing them in the room. So anyway, Anthony is here to help us create video testimonials. And for those of you who fear the camera, just block that out. Like, block it out and just do what he says to do. Listen to Anthony, do what he says to do, not Regina, because Regina has a hard time with it as well. But you guys get ready to force yourself to do things you don't feel comfortable doing. And that is exactly what this is going to need. So thank you, Anthony, who is the Google Pro, for being here with us and for presenting this to us and helping us to build our businesses. Because everybody, I want to challenge you to beat me to that video, to posting a video, a testimonial.
great. Regina, thanks for the introduction. Thanks for working with me all these years to produce these video training workshops. I really enjoy working with you and with the agents over there at HomeSmart. Thanks to HomeSmart for sponsoring this workshop. I'm Anthony Prichard. I'm a certified Google partner and a YouTube trainer. And today we'll be going over our third class in this 6-class series titled Video Testimonials and Fun Free Video Apps. This is an interactive workshop where you'll get to use your phone and just rehearse a little bit before you go out there into the field to collect the real content. So settle in for the next 90 minutes and get out your note paper and a pen or a pencil, because I always share tons of resources that are free or low cost that you can use every day in your business. So our overview for today, we started with the first class, which was how to rank on the first page of Google with a 1-minute YouTube video. And I did a live demonstration for you, recorded a video, I uploaded it to YouTube so that it showed up for the keyword, and I'll do an example of that in just a minute. Actually, why don't I just do it right now because it's pertinent. Okay, so if you see my screen here, I'm going to an incognito window, and the keyword I'm typing in is real estate agent in Cushing Park, Englewood, Colorado. So this is an ad that comes up first. Next one is an ad. I don't know if you knew this, but 70% of people who use Google skip past the ads. Then here you've got the map ranking. Since I don't own a real estate company, I wouldn't appear here, but the video that I published, which is right here, would help my Google listing to show up at the top of the first page. And this is all based on my proximity to this business and how many reviews they have. And you can see my competition doesn't have a whole lot of reviews, so I've got a good chance of showing up there. And that my video, simply a video, a free to post video on YouTube that I did 3 years ago, is showing up on the first page above realtor.com, above Zillow.com, Remax, all these Redfin, all these Trulia, all these multi-million-dollar companies are below me, because the advantage is now in my court. When it comes to local resources, they are not as good of a result as I am or as you are. For people who are specifically looking for real estate in your neighborhood. And that's why this farming techniques works so well. This is the, like the flagship product that I started my training on, was these first page results. And I'm going to share the link in the comments section so that you can go rewatch that if you haven't seen it yet. The last class we did a couple weeks ago was selling with Google My Business, and I referred to that in my explanation just a second ago. The Google My Business, the GMB listing, shows up even above a properly indexed YouTube video in the search results for your most valuable keyword, which should be realtor near me or realtor in your specific neighborhood. So this is our class that we're going to be going through today, and we're going to make it super easy for you to collect those priceless video testimonials that continue to work for you and your business over and over again. Today's agenda, here it is. I'm going to show you some evidence that this video is the most valuable thing on any website. So it does command your attention. It deserves your time investment for today's workshop. I'll show you some examples. We're going to get to do a little practice like I promised. We'll have a group discussion, and then I've got a game for you and a pop quiz with a $500 giveaway. This is my patented mobile studio stick, and it comes with 2 hours of consultation, one-on-one consultation. This helps anyone to collect a video 10 times easier. So I'm going to give that away today. Next is going to be the next 3 courses. I want to give you some information on what to look forward to. We've got smartphone video editing, and I've got a storyboard formula that has worked for me over the past 5 years that helps me create a great 1-minute video every time. And that formula can be expanded on, but I definitely see it as a great starting point for any new video producer. And we're all kind of stepping into that role as a video producer because video communicates 80% better than print, text, or audio messages. And body language conveys trust better than anything else. So we really want to get a chance to just show the camera who we are so that the 7 billion people who are out there can find what they're looking for. We're not going to be a great fit for everybody. We know that. But we are going to be a super great fit for those people who fit into our demographic. So we'll help make video editing easier with free smartphone video editing apps. The class after that is lifestyle videos. Again, setting aside 30 minutes a week to create a video that gets found by people who are likely to fall within your demographic, who are likely to become your clients. How do we connect with them virtually, automatically, over and over again, so that these videos are doing the job of introducing us to 200 new people every day, so that our need to really proactively prospect goes away in replace of this 30-minute a week video production investment. And then finally, advanced video advertising, which is where we take these videos that are producing, let's say our best videos, and we create a video advertising campaign, advertising. The least expensive advertising on the entire internet is YouTube video ads, where you pay nothing if somebody skips your ad, and you only pay 5 cents if somebody decides to continue watching, which you're happy to do because that means they're interested in what they're watching, and those are the people that you do want to talk to. And as a part of that class, I'll demonstrate how you can get your business listing on Google screened. And this enables this green check mark to come up near your name, where you show up even above the Maps listing. I don't know if any of you have seen this, but if you type in real estate agent in Denver or real estate agent in Boulder, you'll see these Google screened real estate agents pop up on the top of the screen. How can you get that notification for your business. We'll show you how in this final workshop. Okay, so let's dive right in. Here is some proof that video works. I went out into the streets of Denver and I asked random strangers, what is the most valuable thing on any website? You might be surprised at their responses. Can everybody hear that? Can you hear that? I just paused it, but how about now? Can you hear it? No, you can't hear it?
Do you have time for a random question?
Nothing? You got it?
Cool.
I can hear
Okay.
it.
Thanks, Katie.
Yeah. Cool. I'm wondering if you have an opinion on what you think the most valuable thing is on any website.
Probably reviews of some sort.
Reviews.
Yeah.
I believe that a video testimonial is the most valuable thing on any website because it really does reduce that risk. Here's an example. You're going to buy a house and you went to the realtor's website. Before you were able to go with that realtor, what would you need to see on the website? Evidence. Yes. Stack of money. You're about to hand it over. You want to make sure you're going to make a good decision.
Reviews?
Reviews. After you go to the website and you're about to make a decision about, buying the product that's on the website, what information do you need before you're able to make that decision? Customer reviews. Sure. So, have you ever given a video testimonial?
Is that room right now?
Correct.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so if you wouldn't mind giving a video testimonial for those booths. Those booths look really good. And I've got this little 3-step formula right here that helps anyone to give a great 1-minute testimonial. I'll have you take a look at that. Thanks for being a good sport, by the way. Really appreciate it.
Okay.
So, got it?
Sure.
Okay, so go ahead and take that and go ahead.
Okay. My boots, which are part of an extremely stylish outfit that I'm wearing right now. These are North Face boots, I think. And I love them. I was looking for boots that were comfortable, didn't pinch the back of my heels, and were warm and fully waterproof. And these fit the bill on a first season. And they're comfortable to walk in, waterproof, warm, and in the cold. And so I encourage everybody also in the market for warm boots to buy these boots.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. Your name?
Janine.
Janine. Thanks, Janine, for being such a great sport. My name's Anthony Prichard, and I train business owners how to collect video testimonials. 99% of business owners today just don't have a video testimonial on their website, and it's very powerful. In fact, I believe it is the most valuable thing on any website because of its ability to truthfully and honestly communicate the value of something. I mean, you could tell Janine really loved those boots, and it would be worth every single penny that she spent on those boots to own those boots. And she believes the same to be true for anybody else that's looking for warm boots. So that's just more evidence for you that video testimonials are truly something that more businesses need to place more attention towards collecting. And that's how easy it is. It is literally that easy to collect a video testimonial. The first person I asked to speak with me on camera said yeah, and it took me a total of 5 minutes. So I hope that helps you and gives you more information that it is not a big thing to go out in public and collect video from random people. The number one way to collect more video testimonials is to give more video testimonials for business owners that you know. It might sound completely backwards, but it's the most valuable free thing that you can give any business owner And if they reciprocate and they give one for you, then you'll have that video testimonial that you're looking for. Hi, my name's Anthony Prichard. I'm here at Elder Auto. I just got my car repaired and figured I'd make this video testimonial. I've been coming here for 15 years and I've always been given excellent customer service. I really appreciate having a mechanic that is knowledgeable on either foreign or domestic vehicles, and just no matter what my issues are, I can come here and I know I can get the problem fixed and I can get in and out right away, and I can get straightforward, honest advice about what I should do with this piece of equipment that always needs a little extra work. Thanks.
Okay, so there was my little evidence video on video testimonials, and this is the formula that I used. So take a photo of this or a screenshot of this, but I put this on the back of my business card because I feel like it's good to carry with you. You saw in the video how I just handed it to my subject, and she was able to read it very quickly, and then she didn't have to refer to it anymore. But while she was delivering her testimonial, I don't know if you saw her move from the meat to the CTA at the end. She kind of got to the end of her testimonial, and then she was like, oh yeah, I got one more piece of bread here. And she said, if you're looking for these boots, I highly recommend them. And that's really the piece that wraps the whole testimonial together and makes it very relevant. We're going to go over some tips later on how to be a good video spokesperson. But for this first activity, I'd like you to just pick something on your desk. Oh, wait. Before we actually do the activity, I'm going to show you a few more examples. This first one is to a marketing convention that I went to, and I just kind of came in at the lunch period and started talking to some of these people. And so I thought you might be interested to learn what advanced marketing people look like for their first video testimonial, since you're about to make your own.
Yeah, my name is Garrett Robbins, and I am marketing director for a Colorado-based company called Besttop, and it's been a fantastic conference so far. I've really enjoyed this morning's sessions, and one thing that really resonated with me was the speaker from Dish Network. He shared that once upon a time, they used to use the mantra, content is king, and they truly transformed the company around the mantra of customer experience is king through a number of data-fueled learnings. They discovered that people love their product, but they don't love at all, to put it nicely, the delivery method and how they get that product. So they've really turned around that organization to be pointed more directly and focused on the consumer. And I truly believe that as we enter into this age of customized messaging and the bar is being set higher and higher for consumer communications, that we're going to see this as a major trend moving forward. So many organizations are going to have to get ultra laser focused on the consumer more and more.
Hi, I'm Will Cubey. I'm Director of Marketing for the CU Denver Business School, and it's great here being at the Colorado Marketing Summit. I've really enjoyed the sessions today and learning about other people's experiences on how to market their specific groups and what they had implemented to really capitalize on some of the digital trends that are happening in the industry. And yeah, it's a great place to come.
Hi, my name's Jessie Galliotto-Greevy. I'm the marketing manager for Winter Park Resort. I really enjoyed the marketing summit so far. Really thought there was a wide range of speakers and folks on the panels. It really gave a broad overview of marketing, as well as diving into what specifically Colorado brands can learn and utilize within the state. I think it's a great opportunity for anyone who is within the area to, just get out and network, as well as have some exposure with some big name brands and take some insights back to their teams.
Greg Strand, I'm here from Iterable, based out of San Francisco, run the Greater Rockies region, so happy to be here. Iterable is a cross-channel customer engagement platform, ultimately working with brands who have a lot of consumers who ultimately need to focus on retaining, engaging, and making sure that we're reactivating those existing user base. And so we do that through different mediums like personalization of email, mobile messaging, and web messaging. I think it's been a pretty exciting experience here for me today, just to kind of hear marketers from a lot of different industries really reiterate how important just understanding your customer is, leveraging that data, putting the power and a little bit more trust maybe in artificial intelligence and how that can actually influence that customer journey. And one of the sessions that really stood out for me was around the females in leadership panel. And that's ultimately what I kind of want to take back to my company. Like there was a lot of really interesting points that they brought up around, the diversification, around making sure that we're including not only this whole idea of masculine and female people, but people across all different diversities. And so I'm pretty excited to experience the rest of today and go to the happy hour later on.
All right, I thought you might be interested in what some of these expert marketers are doing, and in the meanwhile, also get some insight into, they're not super comfortable either, but you could still see the authenticity come across in their videos. And if you were the conference or the event promoter, it would be a very good asset to have if you were trying to convince people to come to your conference. Here's a video testimonial for somebody that attended my workshop, and he actually won the prize for the best video testimonial. He's got the who and the where. Now he's got the what.
Turner has put together a class having to do with video and video production for your listing and buyers that you want to attract to your business. Fidelity National Title, there we are. Anyway, it's a class I would highly recommend. Hi, Pamela.
Hi, how are you?
Good. And we got a lot of great people. And I would just highly encourage you to find out how it is you can get on the first page of Google. Come on down and check it out. Thanks a lot. Rex Buchanan, signing off.
Okay, Rex Buchanan. Really good example there. He let the camera do most of the work, and he just kind of did a sign off there at the end. And I think he covered all the main points. Again, you could see maybe he wasn't the most comfortable, but he trusted the process, he trusted the formula, and it came out really good in the end. Okay, here's an example of a client testimonial for like a product.
Just got the new door installed. It went amazingly smooth and easy. Didn't have to do a thing. Just let the guys in. They came in, took care of everything. No problems, fast, cleaned up after themselves. The door works 10 times better than I ever expected. It's absolutely silent. We got shocked at how quiet it is. I've never heard a garage door so silent before. It's from everything that they do for the installation, making it all professional and getting it done right. Plus, we've got the new Lift Master with the its features and the video recordings and things that it can do, and opening and closing the door remotely. When I say remotely, I mean from my app on my phone, wherever we are that we have internet connectivity. So it's pretty cool, pretty neat what we can do, and looking forward to it.
Okay, this one is special because it was recorded by an employee. not by the business owner. And you can see that the same formula works really well. And that guy was very comfortable on camera. And he purchased the most expensive product that that company sells. So you could see how valuable this 60-second testimonial can become for a business when you get that transparent, authentic word from your customer. People believe 10 times what other people say about you compared to what you say about yourself. Okay, I found an example from Jill Uplegger. She's not one of my clients, but she is following a lot of the same teachings that I teach. And so I recommend that you follow her, see what she's doing. A lot of the things I saw her doing were really good, including this. And she did something that I hadn't thought of before, but she follows up her testimonials with her own video soundbite. So let's take a look at this 2-minute video from Jill.
My description of Jill as a real estate agent is, I'll be short and sweet and get to the subject. She's on it. Everything that you ask her about what properties are for sale in the area, how many lots are for sale, and I must have asked 5 to 10 different things in the first week after we started hunting hard for property. And within the same day, 24 hours, she had answered back on everything that I'd asked, and she was spot on. So I would say she's on it. Great description.
So there wasn't anything we asked where she didn't come back quickly and promptly with a response. And then if we had a neighbor that we needed to ask some information for, and Jill was very helpful with us on that as well. She's got a great attitude, laid back and easygoing. She's not pushy.
Very nice person, and gets everything to you in a timely fashion.
And it's been a pleasure to work with her.
Hi, I'm Jill Uplegger. As you've heard from my clients, I go the extra mile to ensure my clients are taken care of. My goal is to get my clients the best deal in the shortest amount of time and with the least amount of stress. I have a client-centered approach and work hard to meet my clients' needs. If you're in the market for a home in the Denver metro area, visit my website or connect with me on Facebook at Jill Uplegger Realtor. I look forward to meeting you soon.
Okay, so there's some good examples to give you some ideas of what this sounds like and what it looks like, and of what other people have done. And so now I'm going to break you up into groups of 2 so that you can practice on your own. And I want you to use this formula. It's really who, where, and what. My name's Anthony. I'm here in my home office, and I'm giving a presentation on video testimonials. Having a good time doing this because it's one of my favorite subjects. It's one of the things that I think has gained me the most business myself. And I highly recommend video testimonials to any business owner. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to stop this screen share, and I'm going to put you into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to go to 3 groups, and then we'll talk about it. And I'll see you soon.
Hello. I was looking forward to doing that too. Bummer. And Anthony, I'm not sure what happened. We had like 10 to 12 right before you broke us up into groups, and then all of a sudden there were only 7.
Yeah, we lost a few on the turn there.
Immediately.
Yeah, you were right in the introduction, Regina. This does invite people a little bit outside their comfort zone. And you know what people are like, volunteering for that kind of thing.
Yes, I do, because I'm one of them. Anthony has tried to help me create videos, you guys, and it is so hard to do this, to feel comfortable with what you've said and done. I think it's a matter of just doing it a lot so that you can pick your favorites out of it, I think is what it is.
Yeah. And not caring too much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a really good part of it, Katie. Oh my gosh. I think too, if you did it a whole lot, you'd be like, whatever, I'm just taking the best one. I don't care. Maybe it would help you care less if you did it a lot.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I used to brush over this and go through it real quickly just to present the idea. And I felt like I definitely missed a chance to actually practice it. So that's what this is about. And I hope that you all can set a good example to the other agents in your brokerage about how effective they are once you get one. They work on any platform.
I think it's easier to do something that you don't necessarily care about than it is to do about you.
I think I could give testimonials to other businesses easy.
Right.
Yeah, well, good. That's the first piece of homework you have. Do one for your favorite home service provider, maybe even the grocery store you go to the most. Doesn't matter.
Well, I have a question. When you're involved with business groups and referral groups and things like that, you typically have what's called a 30-second commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Would you recommend sticking to that format, or because it does define the first three, the who, what, and the experience and the call to action?
Yeah. Great question, Katie. Now, let's look at that scenario. So let's say that you do leave a video testimonial for your local grocery store. In that first step, in that first piece of bread, you're able to deliver your name, your title, where you are, and what you're doing. So let's say anybody else who were to find your video testimonial about the grocery store would incidentally get an introduction to you as a real estate agent, which is the Trojan horse in the video testimonial. You're just being a community servant and a civic, citizen. And in your civic duty, you also introduced who you are and what you do. So that's another great reason to pay it forward.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Creating the video is easy. I'm sure everybody knows how to create the video from the cell phone. The next step, like you said earlier, how do we upload it to Google's video or YouTube?
Yeah, let me just pop that. That was our first video, Yusuf. So I'm just fetching it right now. Oops. Where are you? Silly guy. And what I'm going to do for you is just put it in the comments section. And this goes through all the steps of properly indexing your video on YouTube so that.
So this is the website we look at?
That's a video on YouTube. That was the first class. That's my flagship class. And in that class, I demonstrate how to create a video and how to properly upload the video to YouTube. You might want to fast forward to that piece.
All right. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then I also want to offer you and everyone here a free 45-minute one-on-one work together session if you leave me a video testimonial on what you thought about the workshop.
And you guys, if you do that, you have to post your video that you create with Anthony.
Thanks. Okay, where are we now? Let's go back to the presentation. Unless there's any more questions. Does anybody have any more questions?
Those links you just gave us, they were also in that email that you sent this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, so that was our activity. And this is the formula. Now, for how many of you was that your first time? Raise your hand. Doing on-camera communication? Did you have this look on your face? Because it was your first time? Okay. So let's talk about being a good video spokesperson, or just speaking confidently into the camera. The number one rule is to maintain eye contact on the lens, because the person watching the video is going to be looking at the display. And the thing that captures the display is your camera lens, not your display. Have you ever watched a video where somebody was recording a video and looking at the display instead of the camera? And did you say, who are you looking at? What's going on? I'm right here. How come you're not talking to me? Because I'm the one that's watching the video.
Anthony, I'm not being critical, but would you say that Remax agent did that?
Yes. You saw her, didn't you?
She was above the camera. She was above the camera.
That's right. And that was very inauthentic of her to finish her very authentic video in that way.
We're only going to use the word inauthentic because she's with Remax, everybody, just saying. But I'm being funny. I'm just being funny.
Yeah. So what's an alternative? Because she had clearly written out the script that she wanted to read, and she was not confident that she could memorize the whole script. Well, the power of video is the ability to trim the ends of the video. So she could have simply memorized 15 seconds of script and then cut off the video, and then delivered another 15 seconds of script and then cut off the video. But the end user, the ultimate product there, they wouldn't have seen any of that trimming of the video clip. They just would have heard her delivering her message straight to the camera. So that eye contact is the number one rule on being a good video spokesperson. And I hope you take that tip to heart, because your videos will be 10 times more effective if you always look in the camera lens and never look away. Never look away to think about what you're thinking. Go ahead and maintain eye contact while you're thinking about what you're going to say. It just delivers a much more confident body language. And in sales, the more confident person always wins. Number two, if you're wondering who you're speaking to someone who will come after you and who will benefit from you going before them. So speak to that person that you can imagine who is just a lot like you, who's going to come after you, who hasn't done this yet, but who could maybe benefit from your experience. Where can they get even more out of their visit, or even more out of their service that they might not know about if they hadn't done it before yet? And 60 seconds is plenty of time to give a testimonial. So there's no need to rush. And like I said, if the words aren't just coming to you, maintain that eye contact on the camera lens until the words do come to you, because trimming out that dead space will be a lot easier. So don't worry about taking your time to deliver the message that you came to deliver. And number 4, the last rule is, after you're done talking, maintain your emotion, or you can even smile, but your gaze will continue towards the camera lens for 2 to 3 seconds as after you finish your last word. That allows me as the viewer to see not just you speaking, but to see you and your body language. And that's the thing that communicates trust the best and the fastest. And so it's really just these kitten eyes. You can see the kitten is smiling more with the back of his mouth than the front of his mouth. Smile. Hold your gaze on the camera for 2 to 3 seconds after you're done delivering your message. That's my fourth and final tip on being a great video spokesperson. And so here is that formula one last time, because we're going to jump into the game now. We did the group discussion. I'm going to have you pair off again into groups. Hopefully Regina's microphone will be working. Okay, this is kind of a complex game because you're going to tell each other about your business. And the assumption is that you're coworkers. You work together at the same agency. And after you're done telling the other person about your business, they're going to speak into their phone. And they're going to give you a video testimonial about your business and being your coworker. Okay? Now, I want you to use those spokesperson tips that we talked about. And then I'm going to receive those videos. You're going to send them to me. My preferred method is Google Drive. Upload your video to your Google Drive and then go to the menu and share it with me. Add that email to the video sharing settings, and it will come to me. It will notify me that you sent it to me. And the best video wins. Actually, we're going to have this prize, this giveaway that I'm going to send to you based on this submission and your answers to the pop quiz, which we're going to do at the end. Okay, so any questions?
I'm not sure I understand. So how are we going to use our phones to video ourselves with a partner?
Okay, so Regina, you've already told me everything about your business, and I'm going to leave you a video testimonial. See this? Okay, I'm looking into my camera lens. Make sure I'm on video instead of photo. So here I go. Hello, my name's Anthony Prichard, and I'm here in Englewood, Colorado in my home office. And I just wanted to give a testimonial for my real estate agent, Regina Navis. She is the Regina of real estate. And she is the educational director at HomeSmart, which means she knows everything. At least she has to attend all the educational workshops. So she's very up to the moment on all the different real estate changes. I really love working with her because she's so responsive, and that's what's important to me. I don't want to be waiting around for somebody to return my call. She's on it. If you're looking to buy a home or sell the one that you have already, talk to Regina.
Okay, so I saw how you did that, but why are you pairing us up to do that? Are we just being paired up so we know who we're talking about?
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, guys, are you ready? Breakout rooms. Hi, Rocky. Hello, Yusuf.
So were we supposed to record the video in that time or just kind of learn about each other in that time? Because we got through the learning part, we didn't record.
Okay. Yeah. Did everybody have enough time? Because I wanted to give you enough time. If I didn't, I can send you back into your rooms. Let's see. Did Molly and Sheila? Oh yeah, they're still doing it.
I'll record mine real quick.
Okay, go ahead. You can mute your Zoom, yeah. All right, great. Looks like Molly recorded hers and Sheila is recording hers. Yusuf, you have to record one for Rocky?
Or we just practicing.
Yeah.
We
Practice
did not
on
record on the phone. We just practicing.
record on
So-
the phone, because that's practice too. You're going to want to rewatch this. See if you followed my tips for being a good spokesperson. Okay. How was that activity? Does that feel like you could do that in real life? Good.
Yeah, it's a good practice.
Good. I agree. Now, after you've done it, do you feel more comfortable asking somebody else to do it for you?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's not as hard as maybe we make it out to be in our heads. And that's really the big learning opportunity here. After we've done it ourselves, we know it's much closer in reach than maybe we first thought, and it's pretty easy to request one for ourselves. Right.
So I'm trying to figure out how to get the video to you. I guess I don't know how. I can't straight email it because it exceeds the attachment limit.
Yep.
And I don't know how to save it to my Google Drive from my phone.
Okay, why don't I do a demo here?
Okay, thanks.
Sure. Do. Okay, so I'm going to go to the Screen Mirror app so I can show you my phone.
Okay.
And let's see, where did I put that little bugger? There it is. Okay, you should be able to see my phone now.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, so if you have not downloaded the Google Drive app, that's going to be the easiest, most convenient way to do that.
Okay.
So click on the Google Drive app.
All right.
And now you can create different folders in your
Okay.
Google Drive. Okay,
That's
this
probably
one,
what I was missing.
I've just got this folder that I'm going to choose, and then I'm going to click that little plus button in the lower right hand corner, and then I'm going to have the upload option right here. When I do that, here's the video I just recorded. So I just touch that video, and now it's uploading to my Google Drive. Now
Okay.
let's say I wanted to share that. It won't let me share it while it's uploading. So I'm going to try this other folder here. And then that share at the top. And then I'm just going to add myself. I'm already on there, so I don't know what this will work, but
Okay.
send. All right, so then it would show up in my inbox, just like that. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah, I'll see if I can do this.
Great. Okay, so now we've got a pop quiz.
Real quick, Anthony, if I may, I believe you had a typo in your share because it said Anthony Prichard
Okay.
instead of. Do you want that Y in there?
Yeah, if the email address isn't spelled correctly, then it won't get notify me. So thank you for catching that. I must have misspelled that. And
So what I wrote down from the screen was AP@Anthony PRIYCARD.com.
yeah, that's wrong.
So what letter should we take out? The Y?
And replace it with a D. Prichard. AnthonyPrichard.com. No T in my last name. AP@AnthonyPrichard.com. That's my email address. It's also in the comments, or maybe it's not.
Thank you.
But okay. So in the pop quiz, I'd like you to use the comments function. Okay. So type in your answers to the comments section. How many classes have we had so far? How many classes do we have left? And how many parts to the video testimonial sandwich? Just put in a number and separate your answers with a comma. Okay. Everyone get that one? I see the comments showing up. Second question. Where can you find information about agent training events at HomeSmart? Sure, Regina will be interested to see your answers on this one. Everybody, yep, looks like everybody got that one. Last question. What two things are more valuable than your own website online? This kind of refers to what does somebody need before they hire you? Okay. All right, looks like we got all the answers in on the pop quiz. I can't wait to read through your answers and look at your testimonials that you submit. And I will make an announcement to everybody on my email list, along with your video testimonial, to demonstrate even more evidence and hopefully attract more students to the workshop in next month. We'll do our next workshop in about 4 weeks. Okay. So now we're on to the second part of the workshop. And this promises a lot of chuckling, maybe some they'll be fun, I promise. Okay, so here are a list that I put together of a lot of the free apps that are out there that you can use that I recommend. And I'm going to select 3 of them to work on with you so that we can create a video. All right. So the first one I'm going to choose is called Voicella. Okay, so I'm going to press the plus button in the lower right-hand corner. And this is going to be a subtitle video. Okay, and this is going to be a video that I already recorded on my phone. The the language is English. Okay. So now, if you can see that little number in the middle of the screen, it's analyzing the video that I'm uploading. And it perfectly recorded my words. So here I am at this beautiful Airbnb listing. The entryway is just off the street in the backyard and past the patio table, and here's the door. Nice thing about this listing is that they have a Great Dane in the backyard. Look at that guy. Hey buddy, what's your name? You like the snow? Okay, so I like that one. It's so easy, and I'm gonna save, and the save button is up here on the top right there. It's that floppy disk looking thing. So this video app is so simple because all I did was press a couple buttons after recording a little intro video. And it's gonna punch out.
Can you correct it if they have the words wrong?
Yes, yes, absolutely. That's what those boxes were right below. You could go in there and just press on those and hit backspace, and then okay, so now I'm going to share it. It looks like I may have to share it to my Google Drive. It won't let me share it to my local file. And then I can play it from right here too. So here I am at this beautiful Airbnb listing. The entryway is just off the street in the backyard and past the patio table, and here's the door. Nice thing about this listing is that they have a Great Dane in the backyard. Look at that guy. Hey buddy, what's your name? You like this? Okay. Now we're gonna go to one, what's it called? Vlog it. Let's vlog it. There it is. Okay, so this is by Wondershare. And I want that video that I just made. Now see how it's showing up at the bottom here? Oh wait, and you can't see that because you can't see my screen. That video that I just made is right there. Now the other photos that I want to use are right up here. And I downloaded, there they are. I think I want this one first. Maybe I can, no. Okay, after that, I want the kitchen, then I want the kitchen nook, then I want the master, then I want the spare, then I want the bathroom. Okay, so then I'm gonna press forward button, which is right here. You can see all these assets lined up here at the bottom, the video, the photos, right there. Now it's gonna let me voice over this. So here we go. So here I am at this beautiful Airbnb listing. The entryway is just off the street in the backyard and past the patio table, and here's the door. Nice thing about this listing is that they have a Great Dane in the backyard. Look at that guy. Hey, buddy. What's your name? You like the snow? Okay, pause. Now I click on audio, and I'm going to use this button right here called voiceover. All right. Now, this is going to progress through these slides, and I'm going to talk over the top of them. All right, so as you come in this unit, the private entryway leads into the downstairs living room. And off the living room is a beautiful kitchen with all stainless steel appliances. And in the back of the kitchen is a beautiful little breakfast nook with lots of technology plugs. It's a king-size bed in the master bedroom with an egress window. There's also an egress in the spare bedroom. That's a full-size bed. And it's got a bright, white, beautiful bathroom. All right, check mark. Done deal. And it looks like I could even add in some effects if I wanted right here. I think those effects are like swoosh, zoom. I don't know. Intros and outros. We don't need that though. We've got what we want. I just click the check mark right here. And then in the upper right-hand corner, doesn't say anything, but this button is how you export it. And it looks like it's exporting it at twice the speed. It's normal. And there we go. So here I am at this beautiful Airbnb listing. The entryway is just off the street in the backyard and past the patio table. And here's the door. Nice thing about this listing is that they have a Great Dane in the backyard. Look at that guy. Hey, buddy. What's your name? You like the snow? Oh, my screen went off, but let's see if I can speed it up here. Okay, it's not letting me, so I'm gonna share that with my Google Drive again. Oh, save to camera roll. There we go. Save successful. All right, that is Vlogit. Now, it's got a big name behind it, and that's why I like it. And it's got lots of features. But once you get familiar with it, it becomes really easy to use it. It'll even automatically use some Ken Burns photo motion to make those photos more cinematic. And I think you can improve the resolution with a paid version, but you know, that free version works really well all by itself. All right, so next I'm going to go to Filmic Pro. Is the app that syncs with my gimbal. So on the side here, I've got a zoom control, which typically I'd only be able to do on the screen. But with this app, it syncs with the equipment so that you can easily record the subject that you're pointing it at. Let's do FX Guru next. long as that screen share is still working, then we'll do that. FX Guru. It's the one on the right, this flying saucer right here. And this is a horizontal one. And we're going to click the start button. Now, this one's kind of fun because you can add these effects to your video. So let's say you were showing a property and you wanted to pull a prank on your customer. You could say that this bulldog just came by and urinated on the couch. Yeah. It's like, sorry, bud, I don't know where this dog came from, but you just had to go. Boom. Right there. And let's say that the water main broke instead. Where's that one? Or maybe aliens landed on this property. It's infested with cockroaches. You don't want that one. Or maybe it's haunted. Oh, that would be funny. The snowman came to life. Let's see. Floodwaters, yeah.
We could go with snowman. That one was pretty realistic.
Okay. All right. Great. Okay, so there's a snowman right in the front yard. No, I don't want that. Free with offers. Okay, so I think I just have to like, oh no, play these games. I don't want to do that. I'll do the one effect for 99 cents. Okay. This is pretty close to free. Okay, so yeah, I've got a good view right here from my window. So I'm going to point my phone at my backyard and I'm going to do some narration over the top of this. Okay, so we're going to start that. Okay, so here's my scene in my backyard there. I'm going to try to zoom in. I'm not like I'm able to there. All right, so you might have to get like up here and I'm going to say, okay, so what's this tell me to do? No filter, high resolution. I'm going to go medium because I don't want it to take forever. Effects and background, boosted effects. Okay. All right. So play. I'm going to do a new one. I don't know if I did that right. Hey, Regina, I just found this house. I really like it, but there's these weird snowmen in the backyard, and I'm just not quite sure if this is the house for me. Okay. So finish. Okay. Processing. Good. I think I got it that time. They take a little getting used to. So this will be time saved that you don't have to.
I think in this group, if anyone masters these effects, they should share them with the other people in this group, or maybe next week, whenever, or the next month when we have this, they should share their video effects.
There's these weird snowmen in the backyard, and I'm not quite sure if this is the house for me. There we go. That was a success. We'll use that one. All right. All right, we'll save that one to Google Drive too. All right, so we're cruising along here. We have finished our time up. But let's do one more for those who are still hanging around. Auto cap, that's a good one. This one right here. Similar to Voicella. And it makes these square videos for you. There it is. Oh, let me go back over here. Here we are. Okay, so we're gonna do camera. I can select video. Okay, so now I made two videos in my backyard. One of them was with the mobile studio stick that I talked about earlier. The other one was with my hand. So you tell me which one you think looks better. This one's with my hand. And we want square. You can't see that. Oh, it's slowing down. There it is. You want square. See, these ratios are really important. It's like Facebook's got 4:5. Square will work. And you can change the color. Let's go with black. And then next. And then it's going to use the English language. It says processing here. The statistics say that up to 80% of all videos shown. Next Airbnb listing. Okay, so this is the Airbnb listing. Done. Okay, let's try that again. Play. There it is. Play right there. Here's this next Airbnb listing that I'm at, and the entryway is just off the main street and past the patio table into the table. Let's see if I can add table here. Let's go like this. Oh, here we go. Done. The patio table into the private entry into the backyard. And look at this guy. He's here to greet me. He's having fun in the snow. What are you doing back there? All right. So then save and save to gallery. And I think unlike Voicella, this one has that auto cap emblem on it for the free version that you can remove if you upgrade to premium. And most of these apps are pretty cost effective. I value my time more than anything, so anything that can save me time is something that I'm willing to pay for. And these next Airbnb listing that I'm at, and the entryway is just off the main street and past the patio. Let's see, yeah, $30 a year or $3 per video. I actually recommend the $3 per video option first until you start to maybe use it 3 or 4 times and you decide that's something you really want. Okay, so there's share to drive, and save. Okay, are there any questions about?
All those apps are free to use?
Yes. Except for the FX video, I paid 99 cents for the snowman. If you leave me an online review or you record a video testimonial for this workshop, I'll be happy to share with you 45 minutes of my time to work on whatever you're working on for you. We'll just do a little screen share appointment, and I can assist you however you want to use me best. I really enjoy these workshops for HomeSmart, and our next one is the last Tuesday of April. We're going to be talking about smartphone video editing and that storyboard. So it's what to say and how to look good on video, how to make yourself look better with some more video editing tips and tricks.
That would be April 27th?
Yes, that's correct.